guys. I'm not sure how good the lighting's gonna be, and I am tangled in my yarn. Okay. Alrighty then. I hope you guys are doing good on this Tuesday. We just got done doing homeschool and uh yeah, we're starting to chill for the night. It's already 9:16. I thought it was like way earlier than that, but that's all good. I'm gonna put my hair up in a tighter bun. But today I went to the gym and then I came back home and I made lunch, and then my husband and I actually played a couple rounds of Pokemon outside on the patio today, which was really fun while the kids played outside. My husband and I played like a Pokemon game, and so it might sound nerdy, but he really enjoys like collecting Pokemon cards and playing occasionally, and so I try to like be there for him and do that. But after that, I went and visited my parents, and I try to go over there once a week. And when we got home around 7, we did a little bit over 2 hours worth of homework after that, or not really homework, but schoolwork. We did first grade phonics, some Spanish, some reading, and some math. We did a little bit of our history and different things before I went to my mom's, but we did a lot of our homeschool between 7 and 9 tonight, which I believe that as long as kids get their homeschool done within the day, that it doesn't really matter what time you do it. It just matters, like, don't just choose a time where your kids are gonna be crazy worn out. Like, that's never a good time. But my kids are night owls a little bit, and so we don't mind doing things a little bit later. With my husband working second shift and everything, my kids do go to bed a teeny bit later than most kids, just so they can, wake up a little bit later, so they're not waking up at like 6 or 7 in the morning and waking up my husband when he didn't even get to go to sleep until like 1 a.m. So let's see, I got a hi from Sunny, and hello to Hey. They sent a message. Then I got a bunch of hearts from Sunny. So welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. I accidentally pulled out way too much yarn, and now it got unraveled earlier. And now it's all tangly, but that's okay. I started this project yesterday, and I always have at least 3 knitting projects going at a time. Scarves is what I make. It's fun for me. I don't really know how to make anything else. I don't really make like the little animals. I think they're adorable, but I've never gotten one of the kits to teach me how to do an animal, and I've never attempted it. But I have been knitting since I was 13, and so I find it very calming. I find it very fun after a long day. I really love to watch TV or do a live and knit, and sometimes I'll just watch TV with the kids, and everybody has their own way of unwinding and enjoying themselves. My kids really like to play Minecraft, so they get to play Minecraft after school. If our day was good and they had good attitudes all day, it's not really like a reward, but it's, their chill time activity. Somebody said, keep going, girl. Thank you. Or that might be their name. Karina says, hi, keep going. Don't give up on your dreams. Thank you. You too. Somebody said, you seem like you educated your kids on Pokemon really well. They don't really know a whole lot about Pokemon. They know a couple of the names of some of the Pokemons, but they don't really know how to play at all. But I am a homeschool teacher. Right now, they are 3 and 5. And so, what we do for homeschool is basically addition and subtraction, a lot of reading. We do a lot of animal science because they really love animals. We learn about dinosaurs and let's see, what else? We do some history, but we are from North Carolina in the USA. And so I'm teaching them about like the Lost Colony and the Pilgrims and like just the history of America. And I also eventually want to teach them the history of Mexico as well because we are a Mexican American family. Let's see. Karina says you're so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, as far as school goes, I kind of teach my 3 year old everything that I would teach my older one, and we all read together. We have story time together where they sit around me and we read stories. And then my oldest is 5, he'll be 6 next month, and he reads some shorter stories to me as well. But if the stories are going to be long, I'll read them to them. We're starting to get to where my almost 6 year old can start reading instructions, and that's really fun. In the beginning of kindergarten or in August, I was reading everything to him. He could only count to like 20, and so now he can count to 100. He knows his days of the week and his months of the year. And so I'm just really proud of how far he's come. I just try to go at his pace, and so if I feel like he needs help in an area, we'll slow down, and if I feel like he's really picking up speed in another area, we'll progress. And so there's some things like reading he doesn't really enjoy, and so we take it slow. We don't make it stressful. But in math, he's already doing double digit addition, and he just really loves math. So every child's going to be different in that way. And we just love getting a lot of library books and just kind of zipping through like 12 library books a week about different topics. And last week I had a bunch of books. I actually have a book haul on the channel that I put up last week of all the library books that I bought last week. We had 3 about different woodland animals. We had a dinosaur book. We had a book about bringing awareness to Down syndrome. We had some bilingual books, and I feel like there was more. There was just a few books. That there was one about Moses and one about manners. We're all over the place. Let's see. Somebody said Z boring, do a TikTok dance. That's boring. Nobody cares, bro. That's fine. Daniel, stop being mean. Your voice is so pretty. I appreciate that. No, like if somebody doesn't think I'm exciting, just zoop, go right to the next live. That's fine with me. Live. I got a hi. Hello. Thank you for joining the chat. I'm just knitting, chilling, talking. Somebody says hi. What are you talking about? I usually get on the live. It is a daily mom live. I've been doing it for 58 days now, which is crazy. I do occasionally skip a day on a weekend. My kids are playing Minecraft, if you hear that. But yeah, I talk about homeschool, motherhood, fitness, and different things. Helena says hello, hello. Karina says oop. And then Helena says, what are you making? I am making a scarf, but I just started it. I only really make scarves, and I've been doing it for 13 years. It's just something that I enjoy. I've always had a little bit, I'm a lot better with it now, but I've always had like kind of a nervous energy. And so doing something with my hands and staying busy even while like watching movies or relaxing it just really helps with that kind of energy sometimes. Karina says that I'm knitting a scarf too. Awesome. Yeah, I love knitting. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do because it's something that's really, really fun for me. How do you sew? I can do several types of knitting and sewing. I can sew small hems, but I've been doing things like that for so long, I don't even know how to teach it. Maybe one day I just need to slow down and see if I would be able to do a tutorial on it, because at this point I just kind of blindly do things. But yeah, it is Tuesday today, and I feel like it should be Wednesday or Thursday. I just feel like this week's going by kind of slowly so far. But it's been a good week so far, but yesterday was really rainy and cloudy, and the day just kind of dragged a little bit. Today was sunny, and I got to visit my family. So that was really fun. Let's see. Can you try to show a tutorial one time? Let's see. Well, you would have to be at my angle, and so the camera would have to be like facing this way. I will try to do it sometime. Like, if you want to subscribe and stay around, I can try to do a short on it, even though that's not really the type of content I usually put out. could figure out what to do. Let's see. What time do I go live? It's different every day. It's usually in the afternoon though, but this is I usually don't do it this late. Jordan says, "Hi, hello. Is it hard sewing?" Not really. Helena says, "Girl, you're really pretty and have such a pleasant and calming voice." I appreciate that. Sorry if all y'all are seeing is my big forehead when I lean up and look at the comments. Do you have kids? I do. They're in my room right now playing Minecraft on the PS4, and I'm right here next to my bedroom so I can keep an eye on them and hear them. But yeah, I have two kids. They are 3 and 5, and my oldest is about to be 6 in April, so pretty much 3 and 6 already. Somebody said I have a big forehead too. I feel it. You can't really tell when I have my hair down, but as a mom that's just always super busy, I tend to pull my hair up all the time, and you can see my big old forehead, but when my hair is down and it's kind of parted, you can't really tell. Let's see. Married or single? Married, and very, very happily married. My husband is a wonderful man. Somebody said I tried, but I messed up. I'm guessing knitting. Takes a lot of practice. How old am I? 26 years old. I'll be 27 in May, so almost 27. But yeah, it'll be nice. Kids are wild. When he said, "Dang, you're young." Yeah, 27 feels like I'm getting a lot older, and sometimes it makes me nervous because wasn't making a move, just wondering. Haha, I'm also happily married. Oh no, I just get that question a lot, so I just clarify, because there was one time I was doing a live and there was so many people that were like, "Where's your husband? Like, why isn't he ever in your lives?" And I'm just like, he's just not really a talkative person, plus he works second shift, and that's when I kind of do all my little stuff that I do for a hobby. And so I mean, you can do your own separate thing from your spouse and still like be present with each other at different times. But yeah, I totally get that. I didn't think you were hitting on me or anything, but I do like to clarify, and I have to at least once alive usually. Okay, let's see. Karina, I'm 14. Awesome. So you're probably in 9th grade, I'm guessing. Somebody else said, I'll be 10 in May. Wow, I got some youngins in here. Y'all be careful being on the internet. Somebody said she isn't sewing, she is knitting. And Helena is 26 years old as well. Hello, my dear sister. Hello, how are you? I am about to wrap up this live, and I'm probably going to try to get the kids getting a little bit more tired because it is now 9:30 and they need to get heading to bed soon. But after homeschool, I always like to give me and them at least 20 to 30 minutes of space. I love my kids, but I think all moms and even the children need a little bit of space for a second just to do your own thing that you like to do and just chill separately for a minute and then get back together and watch a movie and read stories after about 20 to 30 minutes. But I personally, as a mom, sometimes need to just breathe after doing homeschool for a long time. But anyways, I will let you guys go, and I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me. If you like this kind of live where I'm just chit-chatting and talking about the day and talking about life and motherhood and all these things and just interacting with you guys, then subscribe to the channel because I do this every single day. Sometimes I'm walking around outside, sometimes I'm knitting at the house, sometimes I'm on a hike in the middle of the woods somewhere. It's really random every day, but I've been doing this 58 days, and so I definitely plan on keeping it up because I really, really enjoy getting to know you guys, and I enjoy getting to talk to you guys so you can know me a little better. I would love it if you would check out what I already have on the channel. It's a bunch of different things. So if you are younger and not really into the mom content, I do have some family games that we did, like Pop the Pig, Operation, Don't Break the Ice, different board games. And so I have fun. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Hey, you want to say hello?
I keep doing this.
You want to say hello?
Okay, doing this. And Harry's.
Yeah, say hello. You say hi?
Ah.
But yeah, this is getting a little long-winded, but I appreciate you guys. And yeah, just go ahead and check out the channel. I've got a little bit of everything, and I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.